my God. Sorry, guys. This whole streaming thing is so confusing.
It says we have a really bad connection, so let us know what you guys are seeing, if we're clear.
So just, we've been driving all around Camp Verde, I think it's called, which was where we are right now.
Yeah.
Trying to find service, because we got here and the service was terrible. We were driving around to all these cafes, and we're on the side of the road right now.
Just in a random spot.
Looks like some people here. I want to be able to get like the comments up on the laptop though. I guess we'll see if it works.
Yeah.
Just give us one.
Good morning.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I know it's kind of early for you guys on the West Coast.
Well, we're on the West Coast, almost.
Well, no.
Mountain time.
Connect. Okay.
This is gonna fix it.
Buffering way too often. Okay.
All right, this should be a lot better.
Give us a thumbs up if this works.
Give us a thumbs up. While we're like 30 seconds ahead. So while we're waiting, we just want to give you a rundown. So we're gonna do a little giveaway in this live stream.
Yep.
We have a ton of stuff happening. We're super excited for it.
Yeah.
We want to just get you guys in the loop, give you some like background on what's going on, and then finally we want to do a little Q&A.
Yes.
So we'll let you guys ask any questions, and we'll answer them.
Yep.
So I think this very blurry. Bummer, man.
I know.
Sorry, guys. Just let us know. Just let us know what happens with the quality, and. Yeah. Okay. So updates.
All right. So
we'll start with today and kind of work our way forward. We have a ton of stuff coming up.
yes.
Today, this guy reached out to us and he wants to do some sound healing with us. So he's coming in our bus and he's bringing like all these gongs and stuff, and he's gonna sound heal us.
So excited.
So I think we're gonna do a video. This just happened like last night. He reached out to us.
Yeah.
So, but kind of the bigger idea that we have is we want to start incorporating more of this like really unique and awesome stuff that other people are doing.
Right.
So like we're doing the sound healing, and then on Tuesday we're gonna drive a Jeep. You want to talk about that because you're super excited?
Yeah, I'm super pumped. So we actually reached out to a few companies that do Jeep rentals, and you can either take them for the day, you can take them for a couple days. This one in particular, we found it's right outside of Phoenix, and they do Jeep rentals with tents on top.
So we're taking the Jeep for like 48 hours,
yes.
and we're gonna like go into like the middle of nowhere, and it's like an exchange. So we're making a video for them for their social media platform, and they're letting us have the Jeep for 48 hours.
Yep.
So that's something that we're trying to like incorporate some more. Is, you know, now that we have this camera, now that we have a nice Panasonic GH5, we could have the quality to make some of these videos and kind of do this trade.
Yep.
So we're gonna make hopefully like a sweet video of us just like bombing it through Arizona somewhere and camping in the middle of nowhere in a Jeep, and just give you guys like a little bit of insight on what it's like to live in a Jeep or camp on top of your vehicle, and kind of do like a whole walkthrough of that. Because when we were at RTR, a ton of people are living in Jeeps and we had no idea.
Yeah.
So we have that coming up. Then in the end of January, in the beginning of February, we're meeting up with another YouTuber. I don't want to say his name, but something that we always wanted to do was talk about, or was include people who have been able to kind of like break out of the norm of like working the 9 to 5 and like make it on their own and make it in a way that is really unique. So what we're doing is, I think it's not like totally confirmed yet, but looks like we're going to be collabing with a guy who is a professional poker player, and he's pretty big on YouTube, and we're going to talk about we want to talk a little bit about like how he was able to get to that point where he was able to break out of the norm. Yeah. And then I don't want to give away too much, but you think that's good enough?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's
basically
fine. Stay tuned because we're gonna have a video about it.
Yeah,
so.
it's going to be a pretty cool collab, and we're going to be back in Vegas, and we're going to feed some homeless people there too again. So I don't want to give away too much, but basically we have some pretty cool collabs coming up, and then after that
we're shooting up to San Jose, and then we're flying out to Hawaii with Jordan's family for a week.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be really cool. We're gonna do a ton of stuff in Hawaii.
Yeah.
So being in California, my dad is actually gonna be in Hawaii, and
love you, Doug.
and he's renting a place and had a spare room, and we're in California, and this is the cheapest and the shortest flight we'll ever get out to Hawaii, so we said screw it, we're going.
Yep.
So we're going out to Hawaii for a week, and we're gonna make some awesome videos there too, and then we're gonna come back, and then everything's kind of up in the air.
Yes.
So I don't know how much further we should go. We have some things planned. We have some things we're trying to work out.
Yep.
And I think the biggest thing that we're trying to work out now is, I don't know, I know a lot of you guys watch Minimal Millennials and you watch Eamon and Beck, and they're going to Central America. They're doing a trip for, I don't know, somewhere between like a month and 2 months to Central America, and they asked us to come with them. And we are trying to work through that right now. There is a lot of things, we're taking it very seriously, and there's a lot of things that we're trying to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, we've been to Central America before. We've been to Costa Rica.
We've been to Mexico.
We've been to Mexico, yeah. So, I mean, it sounds incredible. It's a very exciting opportunity. We're just trying to figure out the logistics of it all, kind of what the plan is going to be, and if it's something, you know, we definitely want to commit to, because it is kind of a big commitment.
It's a big commitment.
We would have to do some things to the bus to really lock it down, make sure everything was really secure, and
like I guess there's like a fear. I have like a little bit of fear that the bus will break down.
Right.
I've always kind of had this fear that, and there's other channels, if you've ever watched Combi Life or if you've ever watched Expedition Happiness,
Yep.
both of them have done trips through Central America, and both of them broke down.
Yeah.
So I don't want to get, if you watch Combi Life, they spent like 3 months rebuilding their engine in Mexico.
Yeah.
So there's definitely a lot to consider, and the other thing is there's going to be some investments that we're going to have to put in. Right now we're not carrying a spare tire. Buses never carry spare tires, and we haven't been carrying one. So we definitely want to get a spare tire. We definitely want to like improve the security.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to break into this bus, you really could. So we would really want to lock that down, and I think we want to paint it, because I don't know if I want to be driving through Mexico and Central America in a YMCA school bus.
Right.
So I think we would want to paint it, and you know, just like we also have a leak in the roof, so I definitely want to fix that too.
Right.
So it's kind of a big commitment. I think we're like balancing like the security and the cost of it. So what I'll say is, if you guys know anything about, if you've been to Central America, if you know anything about traveling Central America, if you've driven through it, send us an email and let us know, because we are trying to make a good decision.
Yes.
And the last thing that I want to have happen is have something bad happen. And I think you try to minimize risk, but I also think it's hard because kind of the media, and we are told that Mexico and Central America is a dangerous place, and I don't know, it's hard to juggle how much of that is like the media spinning it in like a negative connotation, and then how much of it is true.
Right.
So send us an email, thenomadicmovement@gmail.com, if you have any info, because we're trying to make a sound decision, and we're trying to be totally honest with you guys. We are like, it's like a 50-50 decision for us right now.
Right.
So let us know what you think, and
that's about that.
And then way future stuff, we're thinking about going to Alaska.
Yes.
Thinking about making a drive up there. Whether it turns into like a Central America to Alaska thing, I don't know. Whether it turns into like going to the East Coast and then through Canada and then to Alaska, I don't know. But
yeah, I would love to go to Alaska.
Yeah, we've been talking to a lot of people, a few people who are going up to Alaska. This all kind of came up at RTR, and that
wouldn't be until about like June, July time.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a ways away, but that's something that's
like a dream.
up in the air. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So what's next? I kind of wrote everything down. Let's see.
We got the updates.
Got the updates. I think, yeah, we covered pretty much everything.
What time is it? Okay. Want to do the giveaway now? We said
yes.
we'd do it in 15. We want this thing to be like 30 minutes. We're like 15 minutes in. So we're going to do a giveaway for this candle. We made this. It smells delicious. It smells like citrus. And this was trash that we picked up in San Francisco. We were parked right at the Golden Gate Bridge and picked up so many bottles there. and I actually got yelled at for picking up bottles.
Wait, did you really?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
I don't think I told you that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because those guys, there was these guys in like a Volkswagen bus that we were talking to too, and it was kind of a big thing. But
Wow. Dang.
yeah, I was like picking up trash and some guy. People just like telling people what to do, I think.
Someone asked, was there any trash at RTR? Surprisingly,
No, it was
RTR
really clean.
was so clean.
Yeah.
I didn't see a piece of trash on the ground at all, ever.
Yeah.
So that
And
was really cool.
town was like a 30-minute drive down a dirt road.
Yeah.
So you'd have to, everyone would like load up a vehicle with like their trash, and someone
Yeah.
would drive it into town. So we didn't find anything in RTR, surprisingly, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Which was really cool. But yeah, so this fine bottle from the Golden Gate Bridge, we will send this to you. And this is how this thing's gonna work. This is how this thing's gonna go down. So we are going to ask you a question. It's gonna be a trivia question. And whatever comes through on our chat first, whoever gets it right first is gonna get
This lovely candle.
this lovely candle. So if it's on your screen, if you're first, that's not what matters. What matters is on our screen. So whoever gets it first is going to get this. Okay?
Yep.
Do you want me to ask the question?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, here's the question. This is going way, way back. Oh, and if any of my family or Kaylee's family or friends are on here, you guys are disqualified. I'm sorry.
You've already got your Christmas presents.
Yeah,
and
we gave candles for all of our Christmas presents. So here's the question. Whoever gets this first wins the bottle, and we're mailing it to you. How did I word it? So, like, one of our first 5 videos, we made a video about how much the bus conversion costs. And to start the video, we did a rendition of a song. What is the name of the song that we did, and who wrote that song?
And go!
Whoever sends it first wins. I know we're like 30 seconds ahead, so we're gonna just have to wait. No idea. Money Pink Floyd.
Oh, Colin Corbett. You got it, baby.
Colin, you got it, man. So Colin, you send us an email. Send at thenomadicmovement@gmail.com. Send us an email, and we will send this to you. Send us your address, and we'll get it out to you like within the next couple days.
Absolutely.
But that is our giveaway. And now we kind of want to do a little Q&A. There's been so many comments coming through, and I haven't read a single one. So
I've read a few.
Friday by Rebecca Black. All right, so feel free to shoot us any questions. We're gonna do this for like 10 minutes, and then we're hopping off. We're going to go meet this sound healing guy. I think we're gonna make a video about it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna
try.
see what
We weren't
happens.
planning on it at all. Yeah. So,
Okay, let's see.
are you guys doing anything in San Jose or just hopping on a plane? My uncle lives there, and we're gonna watch the Super Bowl with him, I think, and he's gonna help us with like getting to the airport and keeping our bus safe. So. We already spent a ton of time in San Jose. When we were in San Francisco, we like drove all around that area. It's a nice city. We had a good time there, but I don't
Yeah.
think we're gonna stay for too long
Yeah.
unless something comes up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Definitely.
How's your neck doing?
My neck is great.
You want to talk about it a little bit?
I think we talked about it in one of the other Q&As, but basically what it is it's my upper cervical spine that 2 of my vertebrae, instead of being on top of one another, they're completely shifted apart. So it's kind of cutting off the circulation with the brainstem and all that important stuff. So I've been getting adjustments maybe like once every 1 to 2 weeks, and it's a super gentle procedure. Basically all they're doing is just pushing that piece back in place in my upper cervical spine. So yeah, I'm feeling good.
We've been
It's all
seeing
good.
like chiropractors all across the country, and we're like experts on this thing now.
Yeah.
Because we've talked to so many people.
Yeah, and it's helped big time. There's no cracking or popping. It's a very gentle approach. So if any of you have back problems, even if it's lower back, go see an upper cervical specialist, because it's by far the best chiropractor I've ever seen and the only one that's been able to help. So
Cool. How long do you plan on traveling around the States for? From Kevin Boyd.
See, that's something that's kind of up in the air right now, I guess, where, like we said, there's one thing we're trying to kind of figure out, that, I don't know, I guess.
Yeah, we've always said that we're going to do this for as long as we can, and whether that
Yeah.
comes down with money or whether that comes with whenever we're done.
Yeah.
But I can tell you we're loving it right now.
Yeah.
And I guess to talk, maybe we should talk something that I think is really interesting, and Eamon and Beck brought this up on their live stream when we were watching it, is money, and because that's like the number one question with this thing.
Right.
And so a lot of how we support ourselves is from YouTube monetization, and I guess just to give a little bit of insight on that, you know, some people think you make a ton of money, some people think you don't make anything. I think we did the math, and like for the amount of time we work on a video, we make like $3 to $4 an hour, which isn't very good.
Right.
So if you're thinking about starting YouTube as a way to like support yourselves, it's hard. It's very hard. And I think the worst thing is it's going in the wrong direction. So YouTube is having all these problems with advertising. They're probably going to demonetize us now because I'm talking bad about them.
No, I hope not.
But they're having problems with advertising, and as like we've seen our views go up, the money that we make is like going down, which is like very discouraging.
Yeah.
But something's gonna happen because so many of you watching this right now use YouTube for TV. You've gotten rid of your TV and now you watch YouTube for like your reality TV. And I think I can't see YouTube going anywhere because they have such an amazing sense of community that no one else has. But something needs to happen. So I guess what my message to everyone is if you see your favorite YouTubers starting like a Patreon or trying to sell merch or trying to do something, like I would just say encourage them, and don't hit them with like this e-beggar thing, because a lot of people see their YouTube channel as a dream to live by, and
it's a career.
Yeah, ultimately. And as a career.
Yeah.
And if you're starting a business, it's very illogical and doesn't make sense to put all your eggs in one basket and just to trust YouTube AdSense and YouTube monetization. It's very important to diversify.
Right.
That's something that we've done a little bit. We started our candle thing, and you might say we have a Patreon, but all that money is going to feeding the homeless right now.
Right.
We're not taking any of that money. You know, I think that's something for as a viewer, I think that's a really important thing, because I think creators are going to be discouraged from entering YouTube as the barriers of entry are becoming harder and harder, and as a lot of advertisers are pulling out of YouTube because they can't trust what their ads are being played in front of. It's a kind of a whole big thing, but that's my little spiel on monetization and making money on YouTube.
Yeah, no, that you did a good job. That's good.
Let's see what else we got here.
Let's see.
Do you guys plan on driving up to Wisconsin? It's really beautiful here in spring, summer, and fall. We drove through Wisconsin. I think we'll be back.
Yeah.
I think we'll be back. We want to go everywhere.
Yeah.
We want to travel everywhere.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's so many comments. I wish that like this was set up better, because it's really hard to.
What's the miles per gallon of the bus? It's about like 12, I think, right? Yeah.
12 miles per gallon. So that's from Van. Yeah. So 12 miles per gallon we get. Not terrible, but not the best. You get a Sprinter van and get like 20 to 24.
Yeah.
But we also have more space and more weight. So.
Diet. What is our diet?
What is our diet? You want to answer
Whatever we want, baby.
that? No, go in on it a little bit.
No, we eat mostly plant-based, but we dabble with the meat every once in a while. So we're not 100% vegans.
Someone just donated $10. Sherlock, I just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know what else to say. I didn't even know that was. You don't have to do that, but thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Keep going. Sorry.
Thank you. No, it's all good. So yeah, I mean, we don't have like a set diet by all means, but you know, when we went home for Christmas and our parents are making, you know, a pot roast for Christmas Eve, we're gonna go into that, you know. So, but we do eat mostly plant-based.
Probably like 95 to like 99% of the time.
Yeah,
and
we cook all our own meals, and we always have fruit on hand and veggies and all that.
We were talking about that today. Is like, I would wager, and we might be wrong, but I would bet that we cook more meals in our vehicle than like anybody. We cook 3 meals every single day. I think we've gone out to eat, like, we barely go out to eat, and if we do, it's someplace that's like really cheap and something that like we're craving. Like if we're like craving something.
Definitely.
Then.
Definitely.
Another guy, Empire State Solutions. Thank you.
Thank you. This is so weird.
I know. Thank you for donating $10. I appreciate that. Oh, I had some really good questions here. Oh, someone said
Is
if
Europe in your future? Oh, do you want to?
Yeah, I got it. We'll answer that one after.
Okay.
Someone said, oh, where's the question? Someone, I can't say your name, but someone asked if we had like infinite money, if we would do anything different, I think. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
If you had all the money you wanted, what would you do differently? I would, if I had infinite money, I honestly think I would keep doing what we were doing, but I would do it on a larger scale.
Right.
And I would travel further.
Right.
So like I would ship this thing over to Europe. I would probably like buy like a Volkswagen or something in Europe. Do that. I'd love to like go over to Southeast Asia.
Yep.
I think I would do the exact same thing, but just on a larger scale. I would still. I think like the giving back efforts that we do. I would definitely want to keep doing that.
Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's talk about. I guess we'll wrap this up with this note. So we've been feeding the homeless now since October. We fed 531 people, and our goal is 1,000. So we are going to absolutely hit the 1,000 goal, and we're gonna definitely surpass that. But once February 1st hits, we will have raised enough money in order to complete our goal. So we will have raised $4,000. I think it's going to be a little bit more, so we're going to do a little bit more than 1,000. And we are trying to talk about, or we're trying to decide what is next and what are we going to do next. And I think the first thing is we don't want to stop feeding the homeless, so we want to keep doing that. And I think the second thing is we want to do more. We want to do something else. We want to do something more than that's just feeding the homeless. And I think what we have decided on doing is partnering with nonprofits and helping build shelters for the homeless.
Yep.
So a big thing that there's a big movement right now to build tiny homes in tiny home communities for homeless in order to get them off the streets. In order to help them put a roof over their head. They have a bathroom, and it's like a sanitary environment. So the idea, and you guys can let us know what you think of this, the idea is to raise all the money to build one of these shelters, and then we will go and build it with the nonprofit. But like what we do for the meals is we write everyone's name on a cup. Everyone who donates, we want to write their name on a piece of the structure, on a piece of the house.
Right.
So if it was like 40 people who donated, we would write their names like from whoever on each part of the structure as we built it.
Yeah.
And do that all across the country, because these things are starting to pop up all over now. And we've talked to a few of these organizations, and they said they need two things really badly. They need money, and they need volunteers. And we want to do both of those things. So we want to raise all the funds to build a structure and then build it ourselves.
Right.
So that's kind of the idea. I guess you guys let us know what you think of that, because come February 1st, we will have the funds to hit our goal. But we want to keep feeding. We want to keep going. We don't want to stop feeding the homeless, but we want to do something else.
Yeah, we want to take it to the next level for sure.
Let us know what you think. I think it's really hard with the comments, and once we end the live stream, all the comments go away. Mm-hmm. So we love emails. I think that is the best way to get in touch with us.
Yes.
The nomadicmovement@gmail.com.
Yep.
That is by far the best way.
Yes.
It's hard because you have Instagram Messenger now, you have Patreon Messenger, you have YouTube Messenger,
comments.
you have the comments. If you want to get in touch with us, please email us.
The fastest way. I mean, we try to get to as many as we can, but the fastest way is definitely by email. For sure.
So let us know what you think of that. And yeah, we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Hello from Bangor, Maine. You probably saw this bus driving around Bangor, Maine, man. Man, I don't want to lose all these comments, but I guess that's where we're going to wrap this thing up.
Yeah.
Oh, you never did your dance.
I'm not doing a dance.
You gotta do. The people are here for the dance.
I'm not doing a dance. No one's here for the dance.
Everyone's here for the dance. No. Do the dance.
I'm not doing the dance.
All right, guys. I think that's where we're gonna wrap this one up. We got some awesome videos coming your way. Stuff we're really, really excited about.
Yes.
But we're gonna end this one here. I'm sorry if we didn't get to your questions, but 30 minutes goes by really quick. So.
Everyone wants me to dance. I hate
you gotta do it, man. Everyone's here for it.
That's hilarious. Maybe next time.
What?
Maybe next time. Jordan said I was practicing a dance.
You're live stream like clickbaiting everyone now. Everyone's here for the dance.
Hey, that was all your fault.
Alright guys, I guess there's no dance.
No dance. Sorry about that. But
If you want
Maybe
to
next time.
tell Kaylee how disappointed you are, send us an email. Alright guys, we're gonna go. Thank you so much for coming and stopping by and spending this PJ Sunday morning. We're in our PJs. We'll see you. We're gonna put up a video. Either next video's coming on Tuesday, I think. So
Yes.
we'll see you guys on Tuesday.
All right. We'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.